let's look at the chances of Pakistan pulling off a miracle of sorts. Let's bring up Pakistan's remaining fixtures. Okay, the next game after this is New Zealand, who, remember, are playing tomorrow against South Africa. They've lost 2 on the bounce. Now, if they sort of end up losing that, then Pakistan versus New Zealand becomes a big, big game, because if Pakistan win that game, they're level on points with New Zealand. England already out. So, game on.
Game on, yeah. With New Zealand, though, yes, they've lost 2, but not in the way in which other teams have lost 2 or 3 or 4 in a row. You know, their confidence is not being taken too much of a dent against the points table, yes, but New Zealand have always been competitive. You know, even against India, they pushed them.
But when you look at the points table, the fact remains that they've lost 2 in a row.
Yeah,
and they could end up losing a third. And perhaps we were guilty of just getting carried away by that win against England, because they haven't beaten any of the top teams.
And thereafter, their form has been very good too.
But they didn't beat the big teams. The big teams they played after that: India, Australia, now South Africa, then Pakistan.
Well, yeah, let's see. I mean, I'm just quietly confident that they will continue to be competitive. Yes, they have.
Can they win? That's a different story. But for the tournament right now, this is a good sign. Yeah. It's suddenly, if you're a Pakistan fan, you're thinking, okay, hang on, we can get there. We can sneak in, and if they sneak in, they're trouble for other teams.
I don't think so, because they just haven't got the personnel. They have got a couple of the match winners, yes, with Freedy for sure, who is now joint leader of the wickets. But their batting is very suspect still, you know. And when you compare it to, you know, the other teams, they may have a day out, they may win, but to me, sorry mate, but they're just not good enough yet.
Okay, but we don't know. We have seen an abysmal Pakistan in the middle phase of this World Cup. Perhaps we'll see the good Pakistan. We see all 3 of them during a tournament. Perhaps we'll see them in the last 2 or 3 games. They were brilliant against South Africa. They couldn't close it out. They won this emphatically.
One small point, when they play New Zealand, it's a day game. It's a double header at Chinnaswamy, so there won't be any due.
Small ground.
Small ground, but day game, and I think, you know, it evens it out a little bit, both teams. Okay. So I think when you've got that day game scenario, generally the team that's better will win the game. You may get a result that the team's not so good because of the dew and the small ground and that sort of thing in a day night. But this is a day game, and I feel that brings it both to an even sort of level, and the team who is better will definitely win.
You have one final opportunity to sort of change your predictions. You think it's going to still stay the same? I'm telling you, when it's Pakistan, all bets are off.
No, I think it'll stay the same, but I think the order might change. I think 3 and 4 might swap over. And I think 2 will stay. I think
1 and 2 stay.
Yeah, I think 3 and 4 may alter.